Hey everybody, this is not going to be a normal video for the channel. I'm sure you've noticed if you've been watching for a while, I've not been uploading a whole lot. Um, in fact, it's probably been 2 months at least since my last video. It's possible that I've done one more recently, but um, there's just been a lot going on, and I know that's kind of a lame excuse. um, But this year, in general, like it's just been crazy. So, like my wife and I, we got a puppy, uh, which was kind of the beginning of things, kind of taking away from my time from the channel and uploads, just because we're always with the dog. Um, like I wake up in the morning, I let the dog out, I'm sitting with the dog until I start working. Another thing is my shift changed at work. So I was coming in at 5 in the morning Central Time, and now I come in at 7 in the morning Central Time. And yeah, like I work from home, but I do have to work. Like I can't just sit and do, piddle around and do stupid stuff. So I'm working. But that shift change really, like, it took away, like, my afternoons. I still get off early. Like, it's not like I'm staying till, like, late at night, but it's enough that's kind of thrown off that dynamic. And I feel like I've burnt out a bit on Magic. Um, and I hate to say that, and it's not the first time this has happened to me. This happens to me every few years. I get gung ho all about it. I'm practicing like crazy. You know, I'm out there, I'm doing, performing, and then I get hit with this just like burnout, this overwhelming feeling from just all the magic being around me and me being around, and kind of just step back and isolate myself from it. And that's kind of where I feel like I am now. And I noticed it about a month ago. Like I've recorded like 3 videos for this channel, and I've not uploaded them. Um, One I did recently, I kind of rushed to do, and then after getting some more information, decided like, you know what, I'm not going to publish it. And it was about it was about Illusion is releasing their peak pad, which was basically a spin pad, and that video will probably never see the light of day. But I just feel like I feel so burnt out, and I think a lot of it's just I find it easier to get burnt out on Magic when I'm surrounded by it all the time. And I think the pandemic made it really easy to get burnt, for me personally, to get burnt out on Magic because of all the online groups and the Discords and Zoom calls and everything else. And I'm someone who likes to be immersed in Magic. I like to hang out with my friends and like to do Magic and observe and see what's going on and everything. But I think it's become such an overload, and then just things happening in Magic that I'm just like that annoy me, and I'm trying not to speak out on because um, it's like my own personal annoyance with things. And yeah, so I've just been really burnt out, and I'm trying. Like I've got a standing Monday call um, where like some amazing legends in Magic join. Like, and there's a lot of people that are just like, they're my normal friends, but there's people that like I've looked up to in Magic that join the call occasionally. And it's like, oh, this is so rad. Um, and I've even been skipping that call. Like, I've I showed up the first time last week in a couple of months, and then I didn't. I only ever joined for like 30, 40 minutes. Um, but yeah, I've kind of fell out of it. I just kind of not been really super interested in that. And I had eye surgery in June. So this eye, I had cataract surgery, so they removed the lens and put an artificial lens in my eyeball. which is why I'm not wearing glasses. This eye has a contact lens. This eye has a permanent artificial lens. And yeah, so this whole video is a lot of discombobulated rambling, so I apologize, but I just want to get something out to kind of say, hey, this is why you're not seeing anything from me. I'm hoping to start doing some videos again. I've got stuff ready to go. Like, I've got submissions for Rate My EDC, which are my favorite videos to do. But I just need to. I don't know. I think there's also become some frustration on. I've got some stuff that I want to release, and I sent out copies to get some performances of one of the tricks that I wanted to release, and no one returned any footage of their performances, where that was the agreement, was going out and getting performance footage, and that feels like they just used it for a free trick. And that's really irritating as well. When the criteria was, I basically in return you're going to get this and you need to provide me performance footage, because I'm not going out there and performing much, and the tricks for me are more, it's more of a stand-up parlor-esque, getting a group of people, if you're doing like doing something for a group, as opposed to table magic, which is what I primarily do at my working gigs. I don't do a lot of this other stuff. I might test it a little, test it in some of my gigs, but I'm not overdoing a bunch of stuff, and I'm not. Also, when I perform gigs, I don't allow cameras, so, and I'm not going to make an exception just so I can get some performance footage. And honestly, I think it's things that some people might be able to put a better spin on, or a better presentation than I can on some of it, even though I know it hits. So I found that I have been frustrated by that, and feeling, just getting into the same old BS of some of the magic community, and it's not everybody. But there's obviously just things that I see that annoy me, and yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna start doing videos again. I don't know when. Follow me on socials. I haven't been posting a lot anywhere either, except I've posted a little bit on Threads. I just need to get out of this rut. So, I mean, if you're watching this and, a direct way to contact me, we can chat. I think that's my biggest thing is, I don't have anybody, I don't have, magic friends anymore that I communicate with directly. I do, but I don't talk to them, and I think it's because I put myself in my own bubble. And like I said, it's not the first time I've done this. I turn into a hermit and pull away and kind of isolate myself. And I'll get back into magic stuff and doing stuff and being super hardcore into it again. And I'll probably get burnt out again because that's just what I do. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to put out kind of an update, just an honest, hey, this is what's going on. I don't feel like I'm going through any kind of mental health issue. It's just, I'm just burnt out. And that's okay. It's okay to get burnt out with something that you love. When I wrestled professionally, I got burnt out on wrestling. Going to different towns all the time, traveling all the time, being around it all the time. And I loved it. Loved being a wrestler. Loved it. But you get burnt out on things once in a while. It's like any other job that you do, or any other thing that you have in your life, that you just kind of eventually it's just I've had enough, and I just need to take a step back. So yeah, so the channel's going to keep going, but if you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, Threads, Facebook. You can hit me up and send me a friend request on there. I might accept. Facebook is just this weird monster where I don't know if I actually know people, or if there's people who are creating scam profiles or scam people. But you can be on Threads. You can find me on Telegram. You can find me on Signal. You can find me on Discord. I'm on Discord. But yeah, that's that's honestly all I have. I'm not even going to do any editing on this video. I'm just going to straight up upload it to YouTube, just because that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, hit me up if you want to chat. If you just want to reach out. Um, Sometimes I wonder if like just individual conversations will help. And I've got a thing I'm gonna with one of my old magic buddies, um, in September, so a month away, like the first week of September. We're gonna hang out with probably with a bunch of other magicians, and I'm hoping that live in person interaction really helps out a lot and kind of gets me out of this funk. Um, but yeah, that's what I got. So um, if you want to hit me up, hit me up. And stay subscribed. Like I said, new videos are going to be coming eventually. I'm hoping next month, but we'll kind of see where I end up at. But thanks for understanding. Thanks for sticking through with me. And we will catch you soon, hopefully. Peace.